Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Silver Violet Flame. I have been encouraged by my team in Spirit to do a reading on Sebastian tonight. I feel that we're going to get some news in the coming weeks. I'm feeling about 4 to 10 weeks that a body will have been found. I feel very strongly that there's going to be some deep investigations, obviously, when this has happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over that evening in the home to get a summing up from the previous videos that I have done. We're going to go back and we're going to get a very clear picture of what happened that night. I'm just going to use my tarot for as far as I can go with it, and this is my trusty old tarot deck. It has very clear pictures in it for you to follow it. Every picture in it tells a story. You see, that's the 8 of Cups, someone walking away. That's the 3 of Cups, 3 people in collaboration, celebrating, third party, someone very sad. It's everything self-explanatory. In the cards, that's the Ace of Wands, an idea, taking action, the King of Swords, another idea. You'll be able to see, and I want you to see in the cards what I know about the cards, so that's why I chose to use this deck. So I want to start by looking at Katie's energy that evening in the home. Okay. Show me Katie's energy in the home that evening, please. Show me Katie's energy in the home that evening. That's too many. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. She wanted to be left alone. She was holding back her energy. She was wanting to be at peace with that Queen of Pentacles, but the card in the middle tells us a story. She wasn't really getting peace. She wanted to take, she was quite stern and communicative, because the Queen of Swords is all about communication to someone else in the house that evening. Let's just clarify the Queen of Swords there. Tell us more about the Queen of Swords. We've got the Empress, another card. Did I flip over? No. We've got the Empress there. That's the mother energy. What about the Empress, please? She was trying to prevent, that's the Tower, but the Tower means that everything's falling apart. And with the Tower there, it was like she was about to explode. Okay. So she was, look closely at those cards. I want you to understand the cards. You'll know how to read tarot at the end of this. So there she is. And she's literally blowing a gasket. When I look at that card, I go, somebody's throwing their toys out of the pram. I think you'll agree with me there, okay? Oh, there's another card showing itself. Yeah, and she was feeling sorry for herself. She was feeling out in the cold and having a wee pity party by the looks of it there. So that's what the 5 of Pentacles is about. So I think I've got a clear picture there. So show me Sebastian then. What happened with Sebastian? Was Sebastian in his room? Was Sebastian being noisy? What was Sebastian doing? Give us a clear picture of Sebastian, please. We've got the Sun. The Sun can be a card about a child as well. You see the child on the horse there? He's just being a child. So there he is. What about Sebastian? It's also a card of happiness. You know, being a child, doing what a 15-year-old boy usually does. Tell me more. There's the home. So there's the two of them in the home. He was happy. Sebastian was happy. So what changed? What changed, if anything, in the home that night? Sebastian was in the home, his mother was in the home. What happened? Show me the order of events. What happened? Star. The star is somebody wishing and hoping, you know, for what they want. It's a card of hope. The Devil's at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about the star. That's Sebastian, Page of Cups. So he's just in his own wee world, hoping and dreaming. Show me Katie. She's sad because she's on her own. The Hierophant is the card of the marriage, and this is the card of sadness. Okay. Why was she sad? Why was Katie sad? We've got a story. Because she took action with her words. Swords are all about speaking, communication. This represents the child, the Six of Cups. And something that broke her heart because she took action on Sebastian that made her go, what have I done here? The Three of Swords, Two Swords. What did happen? What did happen? What did happen? I'm going to go as far as I can go with the tarot here with this. What did happen? I'm going to put these cards that were Katie's energy back in the deck. Okay, because I've been told to do that, and I'm going to ask again. Why was she sad? Why was she brokenhearted? Why did she take action with her words and the sword? This is a card of waiting, okay? The Three of Wands, waiting on something. Who or what was she waiting on? Who or what was she waiting on? The Eight of Swords. Something that she was very, very worried about and felt trapped about. Tell us more. She's going back and forth trying to make a decision about what to do. Why did she need to do that? Why did she need to go back and forth and try and make a decision and feel like she was trapped? The Eight of Swords was about feeling like you're trapped and it's all in your head. Why? Something to do with being a mother, and that's Sebastian with the Page of Swords there. What happened? Why was she going back and forth and up in her head and worried about Sebastian? Give us a clear picture, please. Why? Once more, if they don't give us any more, I'll move on to the Whispers of the Unsolved. So why was she, as her role of a mother, very up in her head and worried, immensely worried about Sebastian? High Priestess. The High Priestess is about the truth of a matter. Tell us more about the High Priestess. The Family card. Why are you showing me the Family card? Why are you showing me the Family card? She's very, very confused, very overwhelmed, didn't know what to do. Why? Why? Why did she not know what to do? Because there's something very, very deceptive going on with that Seven of Swords. And she had to put her plans into action and take action with that Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning that you have planned. It's a planning card. But she had to do it in secret because it came out with that Seven of Swords. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to the Whispers of the Unsolved deck now. Just really want to be clear on what happened to Sebastian that night. Okay. What happened then? Why was Katie so feeling so defensive and deceptive and thinking she's going to have to take action and plan something and have an idea to do something? Church. Because something was, see the light shining there? A light was going to be shone upon what had happened. And also when I look at that Church card, I feel she needed divine intervention. She was calling like, oh my God, or God help me, or you know, she was calling for help. Is that correct? New World Order and murder. See, with the New World Order there, one eye's open and one eye's closed. It's like she wasn't in her right mind. Tell me more. Tell me more. Need more detail exactly about what happened. Feeling regretful. Are you telling me that Katie lost her temper and that's what happened to Sebastian? She lost her temper and perhaps something happened and he fell and hit his head or something like that happened. It was unintentional, but it was because she lost her temper. Is that what you're telling me? A card wants to come out. False? No. Are you telling me that Katie deliberately hurt Sebastian? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me that Katie deliberately hurt Sebastian? Freedom? That just goes with the previous videos that we done, that, you know, she wanted to be free, she wanted to not have to be burdened anymore. give me more validation on that, please. Are you telling me that Katie deliberately hurt Sebastian that night? Digital. It's working something out, doing things in order. Another card, please. Party celebration. Was Katie drinking? Katie drinking that night? We've got private property and no. So she wasn't drinking. Do not enter wrong way, no. Private, no. Okay. Showed me the murder card there. So will you please show me a card that explains to us, or a few cards that explains to us exactly what happened to Sebastian, please? Very clear message, please. We've got 3 cards. We've got down the rabbit hole, we've got riot, and we've got Democrat. It feels to me like they got into a fight, like they were fighting, and she was trying to think, she was trying to be on her own, she was trying to get some peace, and she ended up having a fight with him, which led to what has happened now, his disappearance, what has taken us down this rabbit hole. What else? Burial, military operation. So there was more than one person involved in this. What happened to him afterwards? As in, allegedly having to dispose of the body. Okay, tell me about Chris. Assassination, murder for hire. What more can you tell me about Chris? Why are you showing me that card, please? We have woods concealed. Well, that's where we concluded his body was, before we concluded that the body had been moved into water. Is that fair to say? We're just concluding this cleanup and alive. Why alive? Why alive? Why are you showing me the alive card? Government. Tell me more. And treason. Yeah, because they're telling us that this is what's been coming out before, that they were telling the story that he left the house when he was alive, that he just walked out of the house when he was alive, but they were actually lying to the government because they weren't telling the truth. They wanted to be seen to be telling the truth with that government card there and doing everything they were supposed to do, but they were lying. And what was happening was they were really cleaning up the mess that they had made. but this we're looking into Chris's energy. So you're telling me that Chris come back and, or if he was still even in the house, and cleaned up, affluent, wealthy, upper class. So no, he is quite well off and he's quite well connected. Are you telling me there was someone else with him that helped change of plans? He had to change his plans and come back to the home if he ever left the home. That's also a card of travel as well. Okay. Was Sebastian alive when he left the house that night? Was Sebastian alive when he left the house that night, please? Red flag, warning, no swimming, it says in that card. If in doubt, do not go out. Yeah, the red flag was his shoes were at the door. You don't go out without your shoes on. I just got there on that card, you see that? The very tiny print on it says that. If in doubt, do not go out. Don't go out without your shoes on. Thank you so much for that. Did Katie go out with Chris that evening to allegedly dispose of Sebastian's body? Fear. No, she said at home. We concluded that before as well. We're just rounding up here. I felt the need to do that to get back to the facts here because, as I said, I feel we're going to be hearing very soon that a body will be found and it's going to open up the floodgates. Tell me more about Katie, how she felt when she was at home after this happened. There she is. Tell me more. Snake, backstabber. Well, self-explanatory that, doesn't it? Was there a third person? Did you have a clear answer on that? Was there a third person helping? Yes. Because I was getting at lately that there's a third person involved. I have my own thoughts on it, on who the third person was. I'm going to go back to my tarot. I'm going to use a new deck and I'm going to ask who the third person was. This couldn't be any clearer. These two cards fell out first. This is the Empress, which is the mother, which we concluded that before. It was the other deck. And this is someone who she's very defensive with that Seven of Wands there. Who is she very defensive with? Chris, the biological father. The King of Cups flew out as well, which is the biological father. Bottom of the deck we have death and rebirth, to do with the alleged death. And this is also a card of transformation as well. Queen of Cups at the bottom, which would be the pair, the mother and the father. That would be Sebastian leaving the home. That would be Katie feeling very unbalanced there. Okay, the Three of Wands would be her waiting. That's the Three of Wands come out before when we did the first. There it is there. Waiting. The Star come out before. There's the Star. The Star. Hoping and praying and hoping and praying and wishing on a star that you're going to get saved, that everything's going to be okay. I feel that I'm just going to put some more the rest of these cards in again. That Chris knew about this. I could be wrong, but someone brought it to my attention, and I feel that there's a strong possibility, because I do keep getting a third party. So that's all those whispers of the unsolved back in again. And I'm going to ask the whispers of the unsolved if Chris was involved as a third party in the assistance of the removal of Sebastian's body. Is that fair to say? Was Chris involved? Was Chris involved in the alleged? There's too many cards come out there. I'll put those in again. Was Chris involved as a third party? High vibes, which is a yes card, but I want to get further confirmation. Further confirmation, please. Is Chris involved? Is Chris involved? Solved is the only card that was turned over. Okay. Give us more validation, please. Give us a very clear answer. Was Chris involved as a third party? Surveillance. And someone watching, obviously. Could have been a lookout. Tell us more. Meeting. There's three. There's actually 4 people there. It's one person's cut off. Watch my words there. One person's cut off, and 3 people are actually talking, meeting, planning. And the 4th person cut off. Tell me more about this story, please, about Chris alive. So the third party was someone who was alive, obviously. Tell me more. That's the truth. Are you telling me that is the truth, that what I've been saying here, that Chris was involved? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me dismemberment and taking something apart doesn't have to mean dismembering a body? It's taking something apart. That's what we take from that card many times as an explanation. So taking something apart, what else can you tell me? bloodline, family lineage. Well, that's him, isn't it? That's Chris. Okay, I'm just going to ask for one more card, please, in regards to this question. Was Chris involved? One more card, please. And thank you for the cards you've been given. One more card, please. There it is. Oh my God. Spouse, partner. Well, he was her partner, he was her spouse. He was the father of Sebastian. Final ending at the bottom of the deck. Top secret. Judgment call, with that legal proceedings. There's a judge on it. Okay. Well, that's more information that we didn't have previously in my videos anyway. I'm going to go back to my tarot now. This is a fresh deck. This is the smaller Lightseer Tarot. And I'm just going to ask for a final summing up. Just give me, please, a final summing up of what we've found here with this reading. The Four of Cups. What else? Okay, I've got a bit of a story here. We've got Sebastian in the home there. Confirmation that that's where it happened. We've got the couple, the Two of Cups, which is, I would say, Chris and Katie. We've got another person, which is the Four of Cups here. And we've got having the strength to work on something. This is the card of working on something. This is the strength card, having to build up the strength to do something. And the Eight of Cups is all about working on something from the ground up. And, you know, your plan, putting your hard work into something. Because this is a card of despair, just feeling in despair and, you know, don't know what to do and in a bad place, basically. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Justice. Okay, final question. We'll put up these cards back in this wee deck here. So the question I would like to ask is, make sure they're all in. I've got them all. Is there going to be news soon that Sebastian's body will be found? Is there going to be news soon that Sebastian's body will be found? The Knight of Swords. It's going to be very soon. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. News coming soon, and the bird in that card represents spirit. Tell me more. Yes. Yes card. Justice. There will be justice. There's that justice card again. It will be illuminated with the sun as well. The sun is the biggest yes card in the deck. It's also a card of illumination. There will be news that illuminates that justice will be had for what happened to Sebastian. There's the truth card at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. That's the truth. It's a big fat truth card in the deck. Yeah. Let's put those cards in again. Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of messages going back and forward. There's going to be a lot of communication. They're going to open the house again. They're going to be able to find DNA in the house. They're going to be able to look at surveillance cameras, all the things that they couldn't do before. They're going to be able to do now, is what I feel from that card. That's the card of the wounded warrior, so I feel that's how they've been feeling, you know. Feeling sorry for themselves. It's all going to come out in the wash. Something made me come in here and do this video. It's not going to be long, guys. It's not going to be long with that Knight of Swords. It's a very, very fast card. So prayers is always going out to Sebastian. Our prayers are always with you and our thoughts. And we pray for justice. And I feel everything will come out. It's not going to be one of those cases where it goes on and on and on. You know, and I feel Katie will say something too, but that's another video. I feel she's in a bad way and she's going to, you know, give something away. So that's for another video. But I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for joining me. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.